Hello, I am the Bostonian critic, and I am here to do part two of my 100 subscriber special. And this time, I won't be doing movies. I won't be doing a video game. I won't be doing an unboxing video. I'm gonna be doing a TV show, actually a cartoon show. Also, I was actually so what I'm gonna review is Earthworm Jim. I actually was deciding which cartoon show I wanted to do. Either I wanted to review Gargoyles or I could review this one. So I decided to go with this one because I'm currently rewatching all episodes of Gargoyles on Disney Plus. So, as a kid, I grew up with Earthworm Jim. I had the game games on the Super Nintendo. Mostly first I have Earthworm Jim 2 on Super Nintendo, and I had Earthworm Jim 3D, which was made by Rockstar, believe it or not, on Nintendo 64. So, and as goes for the cartoon, I used to have four video cassettes. Also, one of them was died right on me, because we had a TV that ate up the tape really badly. So, it was the Assault and Battery one, or Volume 3. So, oh, so never saw that one again. A best, my best friend, one of my best friends actually has that tape of his own, which is really neat. But but I still have the other video cassette tapes. Is luckily my brother bought this on DVD, or the complete series of Earthworm Jim, which includes all episodes. Well, then there was only like 2 seasons of the show. So, the story is about our main character, Earthworm Jim, played by Homer Simpson himself, Dan Castellaneta. Or he has a super suit on that was supposed to be for the evil queen, or known as Queen Pulsating, Glowing, Festering, Sweaty, Pus-filled, Malformed, Slug for a Butt, played by Andrea Martin, who you may recognize her as what do you call it, as Miss Fowl from Jimmy Neutron, and when it goes, oh, every time she says a sentence and stuff. But she's also in other movies like and the Anastasia movies from Down Blues, like Anastasia and Bartok the Magnificent as Baba Yaga. Oh, and she was also in Big Fat Greek my Big Fat Greek Wedding. Um, there's a Earthworm Jim has a little sidekick named Peter Puppy, played by Jeff Bennett, who basically turns into a monster whatever he's hurt or scared. Or there's other there was other villains aside from Queen Slug for a bite, like Professor Monkey for a Head, played by Charlie Adler, or Psychro and Bob the Killer Goldfish, played by Jim Cummings, Evil Jim, Earthworm Jim's evil clone, also played by Dan Castellaneta. Um, who else was there? I'm trying to remember. There's another villain on Evil Cat, played by Edward Hibbert. And then we do see a bunch of other characters in the show as well. Oh, and Earthworm Jim is basically in love with a princess named Princess What's Her Name, played by Cal Suze, aka Lola Bunny from Space Jam, Dexter's mom from Dexter's Laboratory, Danny Phantom's mom from Danny Phantom. Um, um, this is basically a most famous actress, but Earthworm Jim is basically in love with them and stuff. But the show basically has like over 23 episodes. Oh, and there's only 2 seasons of the show. Oh, and the first season is really awesome. It's really fun to watch. Watch the second season. It's was season 2. That's where it starts to go a little downhill. Oh, in terms of jokes and stuff, it's still funny and it's still a good season. Oh, and I'll tell you my real favorite episode of the show, the Wizard of Ooze. It's the best episode of the show, personally. But the worst episode is when Peter Puppy is actually now the hero, or because Earthworm Jim is not that much of a hero, or for what the Galactic Hero League thinks. And so instead, Peter Puppy wears the suit, and Evil the Cat is trying to find another way to destroy the universe. or then he hires these two singers who are, and they have to sing this one on lyric, like in order to destroy the universe. And let me tell you, that episode is bad, or like really bad. But that's the only episode I actually don't like honestly. But ooh, oh, and that episode gets annoying. It's almost as bad as that Super Mario Bros. Super Show episode, Bad Rap. Ugh, horrible episode. Even though the show itself is so bad, it's good. But not Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim is still basically a great cartoon. And so it is one of the cartoons that's based off of a video game and comic book. Okay, right now, Dr. Apple, the creator of it. Did you know that the creator of the show also created that Nickelodeon show Cat Scratch? And one of the guys who helped out with the show helped out with Dave the Barbarian from Disney. Oh, and the movie The Book of Life that I have on Blu-ray, right here. So that's pretty neat. And Dr. Apple is already making new comic books, and I actually read one of his newer comics that my brother showed me. Oh yeah, it's really neat. I like how Earthworm Jim is like a basic a newer origin story. Oh, and the stuff with Princess and her and Queen Slugford, but they are related. But in the show, they're sisters. But and in the comics, I don't want to spoil it, but it's something different. So and so and in the comic book, actually, it gets a little bit darker than I thought. Or like a little bit like gruesome, at times. But on but otherwise, the cartoon. On I did laugh a lot of the time. I think the animation is really good for TV show standards. The same people who I believe did the animation in this show was a basically did the Crash Bandicoot cartoon that which never got off the ground. Because you only saw the theme song to the show as well. Because that show was also made by Universal. Both Earthworm Jim and the supposedly like supposed to be made cartoon show of Crash Bandicoot was supposed to be made were done by the same studio. But instead, for Crash Bandicoot, all we get is a theme song, and that's it. And just other games, which Universal did. What did a what did wasn't that great with Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon, in terms of their games, was made by their original publisher. But I'm getting off topic. But Earthworm Jim's been other, well, aside from the cartoon show, Earthworm Jim's been other video games. Well, it's like a standard of the original video games, like Clay Fighter 63 on the third on Nintendo 64, or for example, and from what I'm hearing, he's actually getting another game, but from the that new Intellivision console that's coming out. Oh, and it also had an HD remake for the first game on PS3, Xbox, Wii, I think 3DS. Oh, it's on PC if I remember correctly, and I do remember the HD remake on your tablets and stuff, but they decided to discontinue it and take it down. So I'm getting a little bit off topic here, but I overall, I think the Earthworm Jim cartoon is really great. Just just beware of that episode in season 2, which was one of the last couple of episodes. So that's pretty much it. It's definitely one of my favorite cartoon shows, aside from that one bad episode. So that was my 100 special, 100 subscriber special, and hopefully I get more and more in the future. Or if you like what you see here, if you have seen the cartoon, what did you think? Like, one more thing. Well, actually, one more thing. My brother and I used to call the show What Jim. Oh man, yeah, it's silly, but if you have seen the show, what did you think? Just comment below. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. And share the video and click like on this video. And I am the Bostonian Critic, and I will see you later on. Take care.